Hello YouTube, how's everybody doing today? Turbo Toad here with another episode on the HiccupCraft server. Got it right this time. But yeah, over here in the shopping district, I figured I'd start by checking out any potential profits, and we made 10 diamonds from our kelp block shop. So that puts our total profits for the season currently up to 12 diamonds in total, which is really, really good as far as I'm concerned. And while we're here, let's take a look at the event tent set up by Super Gaming. It's a nice little modest build, and it goes over the different rules. Looks like there's bounties for certain things. I'm pretty sure a certain head's not going to wind up on this bounty board. As for the heads go, for me, I put a shulker box that's been renamed to my name. Then I got to put any points heads that I'm submitting for points. I put in that shulker box. That way, Super knows who they're from. Makes it a lot easier. Let's see. Yeah, there's still a long way to go on this game, so it's still anybody's game. Excuse me. Yeah, Super plans on making a city project of sorts. And so he's putting all the heads on there. It's 5 diamonds to buy in. And yeah, so that's the current members. I think there's one more on it actually, but yeah. So these are the current standings. Sir was in first place for quite a while, and I kind of got annoyed with all my villagers being very loud, and I turned in almost 100 villager heads. So Sir was in first, now unfortunately not so much. He's in second with a lot of ground to make up. Yeah, that's what we're at so far. And I think I'm gonna go get some materials and put a little path, or extend the path here from my potion shop, make it a little more findable. And maybe try to think of another potion to add to the mix. Probably water breathing, because I don't need a whole lot of them anymore. So yeah, we're gonna put water breathing in the shop as well, because I got a whole bunch of them left over from when I conquered my ocean monument. So figured we'll start the day off with making a path. Now I just got back from the shopping district here, and I come inside. I hadn't actually come inside in a little bit. When I got in here, I was down below near the kelp farm because I was AFK in there. And it looks like a little baby villager got out and managed to make his way in here, bound to one of my brewing stands. So, yeah. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep him there or not. For now, I guess he can stay as long as I can get to the box behind him. And I can. Okay. So yeah, he can stay there for now. Let's just do a little inventory cleanup. Okay. So, do I even have any netherrack left? I don't think so. I think I smelted it all. So, let's start with going down to my furnace array because I got a big mess of stuff down there. That'll be good for a harvest soon. And you know what? I think that's going to lead into the next project, is either what I've been making with it. Red nether bricks. And you know what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll make myself a couple stacks of actual nether brick. Yeah, that'll be what I'll predominantly use. Boom. So these will be what I use predominantly to make the pathway I plan on making. So let's go get started with that. Okay, now, now that we're here, I'm gonna take those out. And what I got in mind isn't something overly fancy. Just, no, that's upside down. Just something simple, but again, using nether materials, and it still looks pretty decent. I'm just gonna. Just gonna hang this out a little ways. Just like so, using the combination of the red nether brick and the nether brick. And I might even sub some of these netherrack bits here in for some of the other bits just to help transition it down. But yeah, first off though, I'm going to figure out how I want the path to actually run out, like come around. Because I do want it to meet up top somehow. I just gotta plot my course, so to speak. And that might take a little bit for me to figure out, and to figure out all my transitions quite the way they should be. And I want to try and keep it more or less flat whenever I can. So, yeah, I'll figure that out, and then I'll be back with you. Okay, so got her more or less lined out. I just gotta get on over, placing all my red nether brick stairs, which I honestly I should have made more than I did. So probably gonna wind up going back to make some more. But we got that bit there. It's gonna come down here, and I got plans to build another shop up there, so I can just branch off following the same path up to it. And then this will take a little bit of jiggering to get my transition right, but we'll come right up here. So yeah, let's just continue laying the bricks down and get an idea of how this is gonna work. And just stick those back for now. I think I'll keep that transition like that. Maybe do something to spruce it up after. I don't know yet. But for now, the weeks. Bang, bang, bang. I'm gonna just keep stepping like so all the way along and up. Got that. That transition's okay. We transition half decently up this way, so no hopping involved. You can just run. And yeah, we're looking good. Isn't anything super fancy, but I'd say this little project here is done for now. And I think I'm gonna make a nice big shop up here at some point, and it's gonna be another shop, but it's just gonna be like nether bricks, blackstone, red nether brick. Basically, using selling just the stones from the nether. I was thinking of doing just a nether block shop where I would just sell all the different blocks from the nether. But it's a pain in the butt. It's a huge pain in the butt. Okay, so we are back underground again. Let's just flip the camera around here. Now, this is where I was growing my nether wart. Well, I shouldn't say was, it's where I still will be growing. But I'm going to be changing up the farm design a bit so that I can get a lot more out of it, and it makes harvesting them a whole lot faster. So then I only got to worry about replanting. Alright. That. Let's just disconnect from the server real quick. And go into my testing world. Hmm? As you can see, melon and pumpkin tower there. Potential kelp farm design. I was thinking about doing this and then decided against it. Let's just go. Make it daytime real quick. No, this is a small scale compared to what I have done. What I plan on doing on the server. But the concept is the same. Now I'm just gonna play around a bit with the timing on it, see if I can't get it to double pulse the way I want it to. And yeah, so I'm gonna work with that, and I'll show you the finished product if I can figure it out. Worst case, I'll be doing exactly this, where I just have to hit the button twice. But I'm trying to get it so I hit the button once, and that's it. And then it'll turn on all the dispensers, and then after a little while, pulse the second time to put it to deactivate. But I don't want it to do that until after all the drops have gone. So, yeah. This is probably going to take... There's probably some simple ways to do it, but I don't know. I don't feel like looking up any tutorials on this. I'm going to try and figure it out for myself. So, I'll play around with this and I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I figured it out all nicey nice. Yeah, I didn't really need to. I just planted the whole thing for effect. Now, it seems fairly simple. All it is a redstone line running into this block here, which has a torch on it. So that locks the hopper clock here, which has two monostable outputs. And inside the hopper clock, I've got 30 items. I tested it with 25 items initially, and it worked. It was just, it was very close, so I figured 5 more items, and that'll give it just a little bit more room to compensate for a little bit of lag or anything like that. So let's just hit the button. First out, monostable will pulse, triggering all my dispensers. All my items made it to the end. You know what? 30 items is just perfect. Yeah. So this is the way I'm gonna build it, I might try and clean it up a little bit, but this is what I'm gonna do on the HiccupCraft server. Okay, so I got the front side here more or less laid out. Aside from the buckets and the dispensers, we're done up here. So now we're gonna come over this way a little bit. Put that torch there. And where is it? There it is. I'm gonna set this down here for the moment. And I grab myself my repeaters, some dust. Because we need to grab our signal from here. Bring it down this way a fair ways. And let's wire these up together. Just like so. Oh, not there. Thanks. So that's all wired up. So now I just gotta build my timing circuit, which I'm gonna build that right here. I'm gonna load up our dispensers and give it a test to make sure it's working proper in the way I want it to, because this is a fair bit wider than the one I built on the test world. It's actually, I think, 2 modules wider. Yeah, 2 dispensers wider. Okay, so all the dispensers are loaded up. Just for sake of simplicity, knock those out. That out. Beauty. So there's that. So now, stash those in there for now. Have myself a couple stacks of warts. Get these all planted up, and then we're gonna AFK for a little bit, let these things grow up, and give it a test. Now, it's not 100% full growth, but this is just for test purposes. And let's just come back this way a little bit. We got this side here all set up. So now it should just be press the button. All my warts are coming there. They're all flowing down. Come up here. I'm actually going to make a slight adjustment here. Poof. So now all my warts should be down in these hoppers. So just give it a little bit, and then I'm gonna go replant all this stuff and let her go.
But that's all I've got time for this episode. Hopefully you enjoyed, and if you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until next time, stay safe.